At every dawn, Stoicism offers us an opportunity to redefine our relationship with the world. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us that being alive is a privilege we must not waste. But what if there were a way to make this truth more than just a reflection, transforming it into a daily practice that truly impacts your life? How could you use Stoic wisdom upon waking to gain more clarity, focus, and balance? Keep reading to discover how a morning routine can completely change the course of your day. 1. Visualization. Understanding the vastness of the universe and our smallness. Imagine starting your day connected to something greater than yourself. Stoicism invites us to reflect on the place we occupy in the vast universe. Think about it. Stars being born and dying, galaxies spinning in a cosmic dance, and Earth so small, just a point amidst the immensity. How does that change your outlook on the day? How do you feel when you realize that your problems, which often seem so large, are minuscule in the face of this vastness? This visualization practice is more than just a mental exercise. It is a reminder that no matter how overwhelming our daily worries may seem, they are transient. The vastness of the universe teaches us humility. When we look at the cosmos, our issues take on their proper scale, important to us, but small in the grand scheme of life. What if you could start your day with this clarity of thought? How would it change the way you face challenges? Now think about how this perception can influence your priorities. If you know that life is finite, every choice, every action, every moment becomes more valuable. This deep reflection leads us to prioritize what truly matters and leave behind the distractions that drain our energy. Each morning, as you practice this visualization, you align yourself with something greater, finding purpose and gratitude in the simple fact of being alive. And the impact doesn't stop there. Throughout the day, as difficulties arise, this cosmic perspective will remain present in your mind. Imagine the power of remembering that, in the face of the universe's grandeur, you have already won just by being here. This, in itself, changes how we deal with the unexpected. So, the question is, how will you begin to visualize your role in the universe tomorrow? 2. Stoic journaling. Introspection, gratitude, and self-evaluation. Right after visualization, it's time to turn inward. The Stoic journal is a transformative practice. It's not just about recording events from the previous day, but about processing emotions, thoughts, and decisions. Writing is a powerful act of self-evaluation. What if, by putting your ideas on paper first thing in the morning, you could clear your mind and prepare your day with greater clarity? First, start with gratitude. List 3 simple things for which you are grateful. It could be the comfort of your bed, the aroma of coffee, or even the quiet of a peaceful morning. Stoicism reminds us that gratitude doesn't have to be grandiose, but constant. And how would it feel to start each day with this exercise of acknowledgement? Imagine the impact of valuing what you have instead of focusing on what is lacking. Gratitude creates a solid foundation for facing the day with optimism. Next comes reflection. Ask yourself, am I living according to my values? What emotions dominated me yesterday? How can I be better today? Stoicism teaches us that personal growth is built through small, daily changes. Each moment of introspection offers the chance to course correct, to adjust the path. By writing, you confront the internal realities we often ignore. And with that comes the opportunity for evolution. What would your life be like if you dedicated a few minutes each day to honest reflection? Finally, set your intentions for the day. Unlike goals, which focus on outcomes, Stoic intentions are commitments to who you want to be. It could be something like, I will remain calm in the face of challenges, or, today, I will practice patience. These intentions are like compasses that guide us throughout the day. Think about it. How would your life be if, instead of being led by chaos, you followed these inner directions? The question is, what do you intend to improve tomorrow? If you've made it this far, it's a sign that these Stoic teachings resonate with you in some way, right? So, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep receiving content that can transform your daily life. And if this video added any value to you, leave a like and share it with someone you think could also benefit from these practices. Your comments are also very important to us, so feel free to leave your opinion or suggestion down below. Together, we can build an even stronger community, seeking wisdom and balance every day. 3. The importance of embracing discomfort, growth through adversity. In a society that values comfort above all else, Stoics remind us that true growth occurs when we expose ourselves to discomfort. It may seem counterintuitive, but imagine how your life would be if you deliberately sought out uncomfortable situations. What would happen if, instead of avoiding challenges, you faced them head-on? The Stoics believed that it is through adversity that character is forged. Start small. A cold shower first thing in the morning might seem like torture for many, but think about the psychological impact this can have. By facing the initial shock of the cold water, you remind yourself that you are capable of enduring more than you think. This simple act prepares your mind to handle the unexpected challenges of the day. If you can deal with physical discomfort first thing in the morning, what else can you face during the day? What does this awaken in you? Another powerful practice is fasting. Stoicism teaches us that voluntary deprivation helps us develop control over our impulses. When you abstain from something as basic as food, you're training your mind to resist the desire for immediate gratification. But fasting isn't limited to food. Think about other aspects of your life where you can challenge yourself, perhaps reducing time on social media, limiting distractions, or even resisting the need for external approval. How would your life be if you controlled your desires instead of being controlled by them? And of course, emotional discomfort is equally important. Facing criticism, failure, and rejection rationally is one of Stoicism's greatest lessons. When you choose to expose yourself to emotional discomfort, you strengthen your resilience. Every time you face a difficult situation, you become stronger, more capable. True strength lies in staying firm, even when everything around you feels uncertain. The question is, are you willing to embrace discomfort to grow? 4. Mindfulness and meditation. Anchoring in the present and controlling the uncontrollable. In the modern world, we are constantly bombarded by stimuli. It's easy to get lost in future worries or past frustrations. But what if you could train your mind to anchor in the present? The Stoic practice of mindfulness and meditation is key to this. How would it feel to start your day with total focus on the here and now? Imagine yourself, right upon waking, sitting in silence, breathing deeply, without haste. By observing your thoughts without judging them, you begin to notice that many of your worries are mental projections. Stoicism teaches us that we don't control events, but we control how we react to them. This distinction is fundamental. By meditating, you train your mind to recognize the difference between what is within your control and what is not. How would that change the way you deal with daily stress? This practice not only calms the mind but also sharpens your perception. Throughout the day, by practicing mindfulness, you begin to notice your reactions in real time. When a stressful situation arises, instead of reacting impulsively, you pause, breathe, and reflect. Is this reaction necessary? Is it within my control? Over time, this habit of self-awareness transforms how you handle challenges. And if, instead of being lost in chaos, you could respond with calm and clarity? Moreover, meditation strengthens your connection to the present. Stoicism reminds us that the present moment is the only one we truly possess. When you anchor in the now, you release anxiety about the future and guilt about the past. And what would it be like to live a life where you could truly be present in each moment? The question is, are you ready to anchor yourself in the present and live more fully? 5. Immersion in Stoic wisdom. Lifelong learning as a commitment. Finally, Stoicism is not a static philosophy. It requires constant practice, and that means daily immersion in the wisdom of the great masters. Imagine what it would be like if you dedicated time, every day, to reflecting on the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Not just reading, but truly absorbing and applying these lessons in daily life. Reading and reflecting on these words offers us an infinite source of practical wisdom. But what would happen if, instead of keeping these reflections to yourself, you shared them with others? By discussing these ideas with friends or in a community of people who also value Stoicism, you deepen your understanding. Dialogue and different interpretations broaden your view and strengthen your commitment. How would it feel to turn these reflections into daily actions? Stoic wisdom is not just intellectual. It's a tool for practical life. When you immerse yourself in these teachings, you are constantly adjusting your moral compass. Each day, each reflection, strengthens your character. And what if every morning were an opportunity for renewal, for commitment to personal growth and virtue? The question remains, how will you commit to Stoic learning starting tomorrow? 6. Practicing Amor Fati, loving fate as it is. Perhaps one of the most powerful and transformative concepts in Stoicism is Amor Fati, which literally means love of fate. But what does this really mean? What if, instead of just accepting life's events, you could learn to love them, regardless of whether they are good or bad? Think for a moment. How would your life be if, instead of fighting against what cannot be changed, you embraced everything that happens as part of a necessary journey? Amor Fati is not about resignation. It's about actively choosing to see every event, whether a victory or a challenge, as something that was placed on your path to help you grow. Imagine the impact this mindset could have on your life. Instead of getting frustrated with obstacles, you could view them as opportunities to learn, grow, and become a better version of yourself. When you stop resisting life and begin to accept it with gratitude, a new kind of freedom emerges. But let's go further. How would it feel to face the small daily frustrations with this attitude? Think about mundane situations like a traffic delay or an unexpected task at work. These situations, which would normally bring stress or irritation, would transform into opportunities for patience, for resilience. By adopting Amor Fati, you're training your mind to find peace in any circumstance. And this is not a passive act. It's an active choice to see everything as part of your path. Epictetus reminds us that we don't control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to it. Imagine how your life would be if, instead of resisting what you cannot control, you embraced it as part of your destiny. Amor Fati invites us to love everything that happens to us, not just what is comfortable or desired. The question is, how will you begin to practice Amor Fati in your life, even in the small things? Conclusion: transforming your mornings, transforming your life. Now that you've explored these Stoic principles, visualization, journaling, discomfort, meditation, constant learning, and Amor Fati, how do you intend to integrate them into your morning routine? Think about it. Each of these practices has the power to change not just your day, but your entire outlook on life. Stoicism is a practical philosophy, meant to be lived, not just studied. And by incorporating these rituals into your mornings, you align yourself with a life of greater clarity, resilience, and purpose. Imagine waking up every day with a clear plan. By visualizing the universe, you remember your small yet meaningful place in it. By writing in your journal, you align your actions with your deepest values. When you expose yourself to discomfort, whether physical or emotional, you shape your character. And by practicing meditation and Amor Fati, you connect to the present and embrace your destiny with gratitude. These practices may seem simple, but their impact is profound. And now that you know each one of them, the final question is, where will you begin? Perhaps it's the Stoic journal, maybe the cold shower, or who knows, meditation. True transformation comes with the first step. And remember, Stoicism offers the path, but it's up to you to walk this journey with dedication and awareness. Thank you for joining us on this Stoic journey. Remember always, the power to shape our happiness lies in our own hands, and through the constant practice of virtue and understanding of the things within our control, we can find peace and fulfillment. Keep exploring the depths of Stoicism in your daily life. Before you go, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with others who might benefit from Stoic wisdom. Until next time, may Stoic wisdom light your way.